Alright, time for another I do a video before I go to work. And this one is more of a speculative video, and I think it's actually going to be possible because this could be announced in a few days. I think this just got leaked a little too early. And that is, as you can see from the title, the possibility of a Ultraman Marvel crossover. Now, as you guys know, Ultraman is the IP is under Marvel right now, under Kyle Higgins, which I have not read the comics yet. My friend Chris says he's sending me the book, so can't wait to see that. But yeah, so when it was announced Ultraman was coming to Marvel as a comic IP, no one really thought they were going to cross over to Marvel. Like, everyone thought it was just the comic IP that was just going to be there. It wasn't like Ultraman was going to fight side by side with the Avengers. And even a lot of people who are like, yeah, they're not going to cross Marvel with Ultraman. They're not going to cross them over. It was mostly because, like, you know, the mouse would probably say no to the idea of working with another studio, let alone one from Japan. So it was kind of like, okay, they just have the comic IP, and maybe they'll do a variant cover of, like, Spider-Man sitting on Ultraman's shoulder. Like, there's nothing there. But as of last night, the Ultraman Twitter account apparently showed an image, and I did have the image, but I was like, I don't know, I don't want the mouse coming after me, so I didn't I'm not having it here. You can find it online. This image directly from them, and it's from the same cover artists for the Ultraman comics, of what looks like an official Ultraman Marvel Universe crossover. So yeah, I think it's kind of like Marvel looked at like what saw the site of. Actually, I'll tell you what I think it was. I think A.G. Tsuburaya and the rest of everyone at Tsuburaya Industries looked at the Power Rangers Godzilla crossover. And this is like my fun little headcanon, is that A.G. Tsuburaya saw Godzilla crossing over with Power Rangers and like, I'm gonna okay, asshole, we'll play this game. Yo, Marvel, cross Ultraman over with the Avengers. Yeah, so that's my headcanon, at least. That's what I like. Like everyone at Tsuburaya looked over with, okay, two can play at this game, asshole. Because isn't it a little too, like, it's a little too coincidental that this gets, like, the possibility of this getting announced at the same time when Godzilla vs. Power Rangers is out, and now it's making banger numbers in sales. Because of course it would. It's Godzilla vs. Power Rangers. Anyway, so the image is this image of Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Captain Marvel fighting one of the monsters from Ultraman. I can't remember that one's name. It's not Gomas. I forget his name, but basically. And then we have three of the original Ultraman, and then Seven and Taro with him, standing over everyone. So that's the image, and they immediately took it down, because I think what happened, and a lot of people are speculating that was an announcement that got announced that was supposed to be announced like next week or the week following. Like, it was way too early to post. For all we know, this could be announced at Comic-Con. Like, this was meant to be a Comic-Con new announcement, and they're like, the Twitter account just posted this and actually said, like, this is going to happen. And they immediately went, no, wait. They immediately took it down. But the image was already out there for a good hour before they took it down. Now, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't. I don't think that, the Twitter account would freak out about that and immediately take down the post. If it was just a variant cover. Like, no, like, you wouldn't do that if it was just supposed to be like a fun variant cover. You already did that with several others. So it would stand to reason that, yeah, this is going to be a legit crossover that they're either going to announce either sometime next week or probably more likely at Comic-Con. So, yeah. So I'll probably do another video talking about when it gets official and we get more news. I do imagine that Kyle Higgins is going to write it, which for the win. Higgins for the win. I do also think that we'd probably like that's a big thing. I think Kyle Higgins would be writing this because he's writing the Ultraman books, and he's also like Kyle friggin' Higgins. As for like what I want to see, what I'd love to see of and also like the fact that we're getting like these big Tokusatsu crossovers now, can we just appreciate that? Like, can we just appreciate the fact that like not only that, but like Marvel is crossing stuff over now? Like, yeah, I mean, what's the recent crossovers we've got in the past little while? Fortnite and now Ultraman, which if you guys know me, I don't give a shit about Fortnite, but I will actually, like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually do want to read the Marvel Fortnite Zero War crossover on the sole ground of it's Marvel crossing over again. When's the last time we had a Marvel crossover with any other property outside of Marvel Comics? And yes, you could make the argument that, well, it's still Marvel with Ultraman. Yeah, but they didn't make it. They're just doing the comic IP. So it also gives me a little hope that maybe we will get an Alien crossover, maybe we will get a Predator crossover, and maybe we'll also get Planet of the Apes, because we do have Planet of the Apes coming to Marvel next year. So it could be that we may be getting more crossovers from Marvel, which I have desperately missed. I have desperately missed. Yeah, the last time you could say they had an official crossover, I guess you could say like that one-off Attack on Titan thing that never got finished. But the real last crossover you could say happened was probably the Avengers Transformers book, and that was really it. At least as far as I think that was the last one they did. Yeah. So, yeah, Marvel's maybe crossing over stuff, and what better way? I mean, yeah, you had Fortnite, but, like, now you have, the possibility of, like, now you have Ultraman, and that's really cool. Like, what I'd like to see from that, I would really love to see, like, Ultraman fight Fin Fang, the Ultra Brothers fight Fin Fang Foom, and, like, all the classic, like, monsters from Marvel, like Goom and Gagoom and, you know, the Challenger and maybe Zenmu. I'm just rattling off these monster names like nothing. But yeah, I'd love to see Fin Fang Foom in here and see one of the Ultramen fight the Marvel monsters. I would really love to see like I'd like... obviously, they're going to do this. Like, Ultraman's going to make his own Ultra Armor. Because, of course, he does. Every time he's in a comic, he's like, I'm going to make a thing... I'm going to copy your thing and make it my own, because capitalism. Anyway. So, I'll probably do, like, a more in-depth one when this officially gets announced. But, yeah, I just wanted to do this video real quick, because it was like, yeah, this is a little too coincidental. This is a... And it's... Because we just got the announcement for the Justice League RWBY movie yesterday. Anyway... So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Do you think it's going to be an official, legit, like, holy shit, this is going to be a real crossover? Or do you think this is like, it's nothing? Yeah, just comment below, let me know. And as always, if you haven't already, hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon. Other than that, I am Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.